This is a true story of how a fat man is going to lose all of his weight. That's right, you just might see some blood, sweat, tears, and I just might shit myself. Little gopher hole just fuck up. Oh, what is going on, my little sugar boogers? I don't know. Welcome to a new series, my friends, that I am pretty excited to share with y'all. Now, for a majority of my life, I have been fat. Now, whether it was 20 to 30 pounds overweight here and there is something that I have struggled with for a majority of my life. And yeah, it's been weighing on me, literally and figuratively. Now, before we go ahead and jump into the purpose of these videos, let's go ahead and talk about this relationship that I have with looking like Kim Jong-il's long lost son. For me, being fat has been something that I have identified myself with. And I know that sounds stupid, but it's true. Now this begs the question, why the fuck would I identify myself with being the fat guy, right? Now, for a majority of my life, I have always been known as Big Dave, except for a couple years out of my life where I really focused on fitness. But because I was always known as Big Dave, being fat has always been a part of my identity. And even when I was doing stand-up, it was a huge part of my comedy. I accepted the fact that I was fat, and even though I really didn't enjoy it, I took it in as a part of who I am. So fat became synonymous with David. Now let's fast forward, or actually go back in time to a few years ago. Now, if you guys don't already know, Just Kidding Films has been a huge part of my life here in LA. And when it comes to fitness, Bart has played a huge role. Just to let you guys know, on a side note, if you haven't seen Bart's channel, Bart is a fucking fitness animal. I have a theory that has not been proven yet, but I believe that Wolverine and She-Hulk one day had a baby on the side, and Bart Kwan was thus born.
I call this workout death.
This motherfucker crazy. Now, if you guys don't know this already, Bart is by far one of the most humble, nicest, most intelligent people that I have ever met. But because he's so buff, one time I tried to pay for his meal again and he told me not to. He told me he was gonna kill me. And I knew he was joking, but even though he did, my penis shriveled up into a little peanut and my nutsack turned into little cashews. I think I grew a vagina. I'm joking, but I hurt inside. But anyways, being around Bart has flipped my perspective on a lot of things, and specifically on why I choose to be fat. Now notice what I said there. I said the word choose, which means that me being fat has always been a choice. I remember I told him once that if I was too fit, then I wouldn't be a comedian anymore. And what he told me that day was that it wasn't true. That it wasn't my weight that made me funny, it was my humor that made me a comedian. It's funny because the moment he said that, I realized how emotionally dependent I was on being overweight. If I could explain it, it's almost like the fatter you are, the less people expect out of you. So you kind of find comfort in that mediocrity. So from now on, I will be keeping you guys updated on my fitness progress every week, every Wednesday from now on. And I've said this before, but I want this bad. I have never wanted this more in my life than I do now. And if you guys don't know this already about me, when I want something, I get it. Let me tell you something, my very first girlfriend before we got together rejected me 3 times. And let me tell you something, I wore that bitch down like the Grand Motherfucking Canyon. She said yes. She loved me, she just didn't know it at the time until we got together and I touched the boobies. That's right, hell yeah. This specific video set is here to inspire. I'm not gonna go in and talk about all my used to be's and where I was before. All I know now is that I'm fucking fat, I'm out of shape, and it's time for that shit to change. So any of you out there that wanna make a change with me and suffer along with me, please do this with me. Make your own video account, go ahead and start your own vlog series, I don't care. Just do this with me and I guarantee we gonna get it, baby. On these videos, I will be talking about fitness, how I feel emotionally, physically, what I'm doing to lose weight, and you guys can check my progress. It's for accountability. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now, there are so many things in life that are mediocre. So when you see something that you want, you take what you deserve. So you already know what it is. Let's get it. Oh, what is poppin', YouTube? Now remember what I told you guys will be getting a fitness video every Wednesday from here on out, so remember to check it out. You will hear exactly what an overweight fat man is gonna go through to lose his weight. And no, it's not gonna all be positive because this is gonna feel like shit. So stay tuned and please do this with me if you guys want. Remember, you guys can use the support and I can too. Clothing, of course, is always brought to you by Go For Broke Apparel. Hot, fresh. This is the winter floral design right here in the hibiscus red shit, you know what I'm saying? So, fitness fam, I'll see y'all next week. Jiggle a titty real quick, like this. What the?